Hi guys, happy holidays. Welcome back to Clever News. I'm Katie Krause, joined by my Christmas elf, Deidre Behar.
Oh my God, thank you. I always dreamed of being an elf in a past life.
You're just so sweet and cute and helpful in all things.
And you as well, my friend.
Oh, well, thanks. Well, earlier this week, we posted a story about our top females of the year. We had Taylor Swift at the very top of our list. So it's only fair that we count down our favorite males of the year. So coming in at number 3, who do we have?
May I just throw out really quickly, this list is pretty awesome. All 3 of these guys had such a stellar 2012. I'm so excited. Let's kick things off with Mr. number 3, Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
Of course, you guys, 2012, Robert Pattinson was a staple, okay? He put out his final installment of the Twilight Saga, did huge numbers, I mean, as predicted.
Yes, I think worldwide over $750 million. That's huge.
But I think what's really cool about Rob is that he this year showed us he's not just Edward Cullen, he has got acting chops.
Yes,
okay?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. He put out Cosmopolis, and I think what's interesting about Cosmopolis is that when he was doing his press tour for it, it was literally right at the very start of the media whirlwind around his cheating scandal. Of course, Kristen Stewart's cheating scandal. People were eager to know, how is Rob going to react? What is he going to say on Good Morning America? This, that, and the other. And I remember sitting in the office with you watching, and we were just like, he's such a classy guy. He literally chose to take the high road. He didn't indulge anybody or anyone, and he just chose to talk about Cosmopolis.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that. After Kristen put out a statement, and then Rupert put out a statement, and everyone was waiting for Rob to do something, he did not say one single bad word about Kristen Stewart. And eventually they actually got back together, which many people were really happy about. I think that we were among those people.
Yes.
And they spent Halloween together, and he was so gracious to do the carpet with her at all the Breaking Dawn premieres around the world. And we just feel like he proved that he was the guy to shine from that entire franchise this year.
He really did. He's shown all the way throughout 2012. Of course, he picked up some awards along the way. He was voted one of InStyle's sexiest men alive. He got 4 Teen Choice Awards, pretty standard for Rob Pattinson.
And we can't forget about Bellamy.
Of course, another signature great film that he did outside of Twilight. And I know we've had this conversation before where actors like do this one role and people only see them as that. And I think he did a really great job in both Bellamy and Cosmopolis, showing that he is here to stay.
2013 is going to be the year of Robert Pattinson yet again. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood.
I could not agree more. Who is Bachelor number 2?
Bachelor number 2 is one of our favorite fellas in entertainment. That is, of course, Justin Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
He, put out Believe this year.
Great
Which
album.
we had it on repeat for months and months and months after it came out. All the music videos that came along with it. I think As Long As You Love Me is one of my favorite tracks of the entire year. He also went through a little bit of turmoil in the media. He got into some fights with the paparazzi, but he came out on top, handling everything with grace. His relationship with Selena, the two of them could not leave the house without being trailed by paparazzi and fans. And when they were going through their rocky relationship, he handled everything so smoothly, like a pro. And I really respect that. And the last thing that I want to add is the Grammy snub. We were very upset, you guys, that he did not get recognition at all a couple weeks ago for next year's Grammys. But he handled it with such poise. He went to Ellen, he performed an acoustic version of As Long As You Love Me.
Showing off the pipes.
Yes, and instead of being a bad sport or instead of dissing the Grammy board, he was just classy about it. What do you think?
As always, I mean, Justin Bieber comes from, of course, the Scooter Braun School of Management. And
who we love.
Who, of course, we're obsessed with. And Scooter, I think, has done a really great job of instilling good values, a good media persona amongst all of his artists. And Justin, of course, being the chief among them. He has really led the way. I think he has proven that the future lies on the internet and that YouTube sensations can turn into superstars.
Yes, he was like the forerunner and all of that, in my opinion.
Totally.
And, he sat down with Oprah this year too, and she called him the new Michael Jackson.
What?
Is there a bigger
compliment?
honor? I mean, really?
None. I mean, that's a huge compliment. Obviously, Forbes magazine paid tribute to the Biebs this year. He's the third most powerful celebrity in the world. I mean, that's a pretty big deal for an 18-year-old, let alone anyone.
He sells out tours like no other. He just added a whole bunch more dates to his Believe tour because people cannot get enough of the Biebs.
He's got fragrances. He's just all over. So can't wait to see what he does in 2013.
Yes, acoustic album.
I would love that.
He's doing it. I'm ready for it.
Yes.
Well, in unison, why don't we go with our #1 guy of the year?
Drum roll. 1, 2, 3.
Channing Tatum, the sexiest man of the year, according to People magazine.
Oh my gosh, you guys, he, of course, I'm sure you guys saw it, he is now going to become a father, so that's probably one of my favorite things about him this year, that he was able to put career when he wanted to, and now he's putting fatherhood how and where and exactly how he wants to. So he had super, super big successes with things like 21 Jump Street, and of course,
Magic Mike.
And, you know, I think he does a really good job of balancing the family life with the professional life. And, you know, he's very committed to those hours in the gym. And I think the ladies really love that about him. And he's just a humanitarian. He's a big animal rights activist. I just think he is the man who's shown the most this year. He really showed us that he's more than just
a pretty
boy who used to have a weird kind of stripper past. He's actually a really good actor, and I'm really glad that he's getting the success he deserves.
Yeah, and I just want to second to what you said originally. He is so committed to his family, but you're right, he did it the right way. He made sure that his relationship was 100% steady. He's never had any crazy scandals or affair stories. He's very clean cut, and I think that that's what people do like about him, is his relatability. And I really appreciate that. And let's not forget that GQ magazine also named him the movie star of the year, and he will be having, like you said, a baby next year with Jenna Dewan, and I can only imagine all the movie projects that will come out next year. I mean, the guy is 2012 was his year to shine.
He's shown his versatility. He can be funny, he can be serious, he can dance, he can be a romantic. He did The Vow, which was a really, really big movie for this past year. I just think he proved that he is a Hollywood heartthrob who is here to stay.
Hollywood jack of all trades.
Right? That's a better way of putting it, yes.
Well, let's run down all three of our fellas. We have Robert Pattinson, Justin Bieber, and Channing Tatum. So let us know which fella was your favorite of 2012, or if there's someone that we maybe left off the list that you think that we should have talked about, go ahead and type them in the comment section below. And of course, Deidre and myself, we will do our very best to reply to you. And then, Deidre, what should they do before they click out of this video?
I'm glad you bring that question up, because I happen to know the answer.
What is it?
Subscribe. You guys, 2013 is going to be Clever News' biggest year ever, and the way that you can keep up with Katie and me, and of course all the top entertainment news headlines, is by clicking subscribe. It's fast, it's easy, it's free, it's fun. And what's your favorite reason to subscribe?
Because I love all of you.
Yes, and I as well. So on behalf of Katie, I'm Deidre Behar, and we wish you guys a really happy and healthy holiday season, and we will see you in 2013.
Bye.
Bye.